Well, hello there, my name is Ra and welcome back to another episode of my OpenTTD Challenge series. As stated in the last episode, today we are going to focus on industries. And to be specific, let's get the map to there. It's somewhere in the corner right here. Yep, here we are. These coal mines, well, this coal mine, and this coal mine are now all being transported to this power station. Which is fine, but what we are going to do is we're going to take this coal, and let's grab the map real quick. If we disable all except for these two, and we can take the coal from right here and transfer it all the way up till here or till here. That depends. Well, this is probably long enough. So we are going to take it a whole long way. Now the way we are going to do that is we have a nice patch right here. And we're going to start a huge station here. Transfer all the coal from these three and whatever coal mines we have here as well into the station, and via a huge line to the other side, which should earn us way more than it is doing at the moment. So without further ado, let's start with the first station, and we are going to do the huge one first, which is 12, and we don't have the space for it at the moment. Let's do that. 12. Let's make it 8 wide, which is quite a big station. And what we need is that way. Let's see. We need to go over. Let's remove the trees real quick. And this one needs to go that way. Let's put a tunnel right there. And oh, don't forget these. And that is the first terminal station. Now, trains shouldn't be waiting here that long, but we have the option to utilize all 8 tracks. For now, this is fine. What we also need is a railroad station of 8, and that does not need to be connected. Well, not directly connected, but it needs to be connected like this or joined, which they are at the moment. And we want a railroad like this. Let's do it. Oh, no. Let's do it like that and there. Right, does this, oh, wrong buttons. Does this cover? Yeah, it covered this one. So it is grabbing coal from this mine as well, which is good. And let's see, we want this one to go there. And now we need to go all the way around. And let's put a depot, force depot right here. Like so. Let's not do a huge tunnel. Then we get in trouble with the signals. So let's just do it like this. Alright, so this is the in, that is the out. Let's see. Yeah, this is the outs this way. Alright, so we want a station right here, and we had 8 by 4. So can we grab the coal? Yes, we can. And we are just missing this one then, but if we make it 10 or... No, let's see. Oh, no. Let's accept. Okay, we can go from here until there, so we need to make it 9, and let's make it 4 wide. Let's make this a row as well. And oh, I made a mistake. Because this one needs to be connected to this dock. So, like that. Right, so that is correct now. Let's go around the corner. Nope. No, come on. So this is the in, which makes it the out from the other side. So, this should be correct. Right, then, oh, forgot the depots right here. Right, force depots. What we then need is signals, and let's keep them on 4. And the reason that it is, I'm making it 4 at the moment. On the other side, on the other track, the coast-to-coast line, I made the signal space as long as the trains are. This, however, seems to slow the trains down, because it looks like that the train is reserving the track in front and at the back. So the train behind needs to wait extra long for the next train to go. So let's see if we have a signal space of 4, if that helps. On the other hand, this means that this is more expensive at the moment, but well, that is what it is. I'm not sure if these are needed, but I'm putting them in. And we have the depot. And oh, this is wrong. Right. Question is, do we need a depot in between just in case? Let's do that. Like I said, just in case, because you never know, might be needed. That's 8 and there. It is also handy to start the trains off, otherwise they need to make the whole way round, so because there are only depots at the end at the moment. So we can start out with 8 trains on the track, and we can always expand that. So they are all on the way. Let's send all of these to the depot. They are breaking down like crazy. And at the moment the coal should have this one as a station to go to. It does, which means that we need to delete all the ships, and then all this coal should now go to here. In the meantime, what we can do is expand this line, and we are going to do this in a time lapse, and I will be back when that is done. Alright, here we are again. The line is done except for the depots in the middle. They will come in a minute. But first we need to address the depot in front and behind the stations. Now normally you don't do a depot in front of a station because that will slow the whole thing down. However, on the coast-to-coast line there were some trains that needed to go to the depot, and instead of going into the station, unload or load or whatever what they do, they turned around and went back to go to the depot and then go to the station again. But because we have two completely separate tracks on which they cannot turn around, they need to go all the way across the whole line to the other station, there turn around and then go back. Which, well, it costs money, simply. So what we are going to do here is a little bit of a test with a depot in front of the station. Not quite sure if this will work. Perhaps this will congest the whole thing. But there's only one way to find out, and that is to try it out and see if it works or not. This might be a very terrible idea, I'm not quite sure. But we're gonna find out. This might even need to be two depots on the side as well. So they can choose which one, so the trains won't budge up. But we will see how that goes. And what I will do now is put in the several depots along the way they can go into. And then we will continue with the rest of the line. Alright, so everything is done. What we need to do at the moment is all these trains are now waiting here to load, but all the coal is still for this station right here. This means that all these boats, they need to go like so, and now all this should go to the other station. Yeah, here, there we go. Next four are already in line. Now what we need to do as well is make all these vehicles right here. So let's start with 8 as well. These should be on their way back. They are. Nice. This production 16% transported. Yeah, okay, that is correct because we haven't transported that much. And as soon as some trains, let's speed up a little bit, as soon as some trains will come here, then this 16% should rise as well. What we also can do, this one is slat wood, that's right here. Let's buy a statue, that will increase the rating as well. Is this slat wood as well? Okay. And Neddingham docks might do with a statue here as well. So this is going up, that's quite fine. First trains are loading. Transfer is quite high. Wow. 109,000. That's quite a lot. We need to keep an eye out on how many tons of coals are here. We might need to do with some new trains already. Some extras. Let's put 2 extra on the line. So we should always have 1 train waiting. Now this is going wrong at the moment with the breakdowns because they have been waiting here quite a while. Now that they are running, that should be fine. We can also remove this one and that one. Okay, so it's now 47% that is transported. And with the rate this is going, we are going to need a whole of a lot more trains on the main line. So let's leave this for a moment. Let's check this one real quick. 81. Okay. Right, we have 4 trains waiting. 1, 2, 3. 3 are on their way. 4 are on the way. And let's check out how much this first one is going to earn us. And for this distance, the transfer was 109,000. So for this distance, about 300,000, something like that. Don't break down, just go. And as you can see, I've put a double depot in here as well. So if they should be under the reliability, then that is fixed now. There we go. 800,000. Wow. Wow. So this is quite an earner. Wow. I'm stumped. I'm really stumped. Wow, this is going well. This is quite an earner. This is way more than I thought we would earn from this. It's nearly 1 million from here to the other side. And if we get it to work with the iron ore mines here, then the trains even make money when they go back. So that would be quite an accomplishment if we can pull that off. Alright, well, let's keep focusing on the coal at the moment. Let's see, we have a 2 coal mine here. Let's first take care of this one, and let's do this in time lapse. Alright, so this track is done as well. Let's send all of these ships to depot, and what we need to do is there are some passenger ships in between here as well. Ooh, that's a lot of noise. And we need to send them on their way again, but we will do that in a minute. Let's start with a train on this side, and let's make that same trains as these. Except we are going to go full load there and transfer right there. Transfer. And we can start by, oh, how many trains did we have on the other line? That's this one, 10 trains, okay. And that's 10 as well. So let's send them on their way. Remove all the messages. Yeah, we need to send those back on their way, and the rest we can sell. That should be here as well. There you go. The rest can go. We don't have any here. Do we have any other depots? No, so we should now only have passengers from back and forth here. They are, which means that all of this coal should now go via any station, that is fine. And this all should go to Genning and then transferred on. Right, I'm very curious how this will turn out. We are now at 1.5 million and we are at Puntstone. We do have a statue here already. So this is quite low, but that is probably because we just kicked out all of the ships. We need to keep an eye that this will go up again. This is the first train. Let's see how this one will do. It should be more than 109 from the other side, from this track. Because this is a little bit of a longer track. So it should be higher. Now there are trains waiting here. So that is good. Trains waiting here as well. Production is going down. That is not good. Okay, well, speed it up again. We can at least run these trains with all that is coming in from this side. Broken down while he's going into a depot. Well, that's fine. Here and there you saw it. This one now had to wait for this one because it broke down. So we probably need double depots. Another double depot next to it. One's 57, so that's earning quite a bit as well. Okay, so this is definitely a problem, and this one is a problem. So we need this depot and this depot both 12 blocks from the station. And like so, that should work for that side at least. Now let's rework this one as well. And that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please leave a like. That is it from me. Stay safe and see you next time. Bye bye.